Happy Halloween, happy Halloween, happy Halloween, you guys. Hey, welcome. I do love this holiday because you get to scare little kids. Oh my God. Okay, no, it's not real. All right, but yes. I also love this holiday because, I don't know, it empties the gyms. We have a workout tonight in Denver that only me and Aiden will be going to, I think. So I'll be taking Aiden to the workout tonight. But because of that, we get to film a whole bunch of stuff that I need to film. So I'm going to use the gym time like that. But you guys have fun. Have fun trick-or-treating. Halloween's always been one of my favorite holidays. I don't know why. I think it's because of all the candy. I mean, I really like candy. I mean, because it tastes good. Like, steak doesn't taste like that. Candy tastes like that. What's up, Taz? What's poppin'? Wasn't able to post. Feel sick. The doctor thinks I got COVID. He thinks you got COVID? Just by looking at you? Okay, wait. Was this a real doctor, or was this like a doctor dressed up as a doctor for Halloween? Think about it. Either way, please get better. I don't think I do, but I have to stay home. All right, well, stay home. Take care of yourself, please. But yes, Ed and I will be going to the workout tonight. Don't forget, remember the 5th of November. This is our weird holiday, Halloween, but this is their weird one. The British people, they have a holiday where they carry like scarecrow-like things and they give pennies to little kids and they burn stuff. And it's called Guy Fawkes Day, and it's by a guy. But on that day, it's a Saturday. That's this Saturday. We will be filming all of our drills in our book. All of our drills in this book. There are 290, 286, something like that, drills in here. It's a lot. I have about 50-something filmed, but we got to figure those out because people are like, what does this drill mean? I want to do the homework. I cannot because I do not know the drills. So it's good for the players that already know the drills, but it's not good for the players that don't know the drills. And some of you guys that know the drills forgot the drills. So we will be taking care of that so that they can have all the drills online so you can see something. You have really no excuse then. All right. So remember the 5th of November. That is the day that we're doing that. All right. I had to do the test. Mom says it's fake. Says it's a fake doctor. Hey, be really careful about those fake doctors, guys, man. They're dangerous, dude. They're dangerous. Anyways, though, hey, Halloween, awesome Halloween. Hope you guys have fun tonight. And again, I'll see Aiden tonight, and maybe someone else might show up, but they shouldn't be showing up. They're not booked. I don't know how they would show up. All right. So with that said, let's move on to our, what are we talking about here? The quote of the day. What is the quote of the day? Quote of the day is no excuses, homies. No excuses. I think about this a lot, especially like with today being Halloween, about fear, right? And man, like, I feel so bad when I make it so hard on you guys. Like, we get kids to like cry during our games, and it's because I push you and I always remind you how bad that you want it, and I include emotion and the whole process. And I think if you take emotion out of it, that's not good. So I also think if you just make it too unrealistic, it's not good either. So if you have big goals and you tell them to me, I will hold you to them, no matter how hard it hurts. And I hate being the bad guy, though. I really don't like being the bad guy because, man, it is hard to watch you guys be like distraught. But you have to know that, like, when you get older, that you're going to be proud of yourself for going through something tough. I could make it easy and fun. I could, but that won't get you to your goals. And I would just be lying to you. So even if it's like an easy game, like some games that Connor's in, where maybe it's either, like, I don't care if Connor's playing against some 6th graders. I can make it a hard game. I can make it a hard game. Me, the coach, I can make it a hard game. And that's kind of mean. Why would I make it harder? Because that's what's going to get you there. You're not going to get there by saying, yes, it was very easy, I feel comfortable every single day, and it was like just like skipping through the park. That's not going to get you to your highest goals. With that said, you have to live your life in this way with no excuses. No excuses, because I'm giving it to you. I'm showing you the way to go. And all you have to do is survive and basically do whatever I in this book tell you to do. So I've given you no excuses, but either way, you shouldn't have any anyways, because the information is out there to find. Your days are plentiful, so go at them. There are no excuses to get to where you're going from. I just heard a song that said, like, maybe it was a song. I think it was a song, maybe just a quote. I'm not sure, but you get what you want out of life, but it's what you truly want, though. That wasn't the actual song lyrics, but it's something like that. All right, everything that you want, you get. Everything that you want, you get. And if you don't get it, you didn't want it bad enough. That's just it. And I really almost always believe that. So there's no excuses but the ones that you create. So give no excuses. If you can't come to practice, don't tell me that you had a flat tire. Because if you don't come to practice on, like, let's say Tuesday, and that was the only practice that you missed the entire year, you're amazing. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. All right? But if you don't come to practice because of a flat tire on Tuesday, then because of homework on Wednesday, then because of your bar mitzvah on Thursday, then because you were tired on Friday. Okay, dude, like, you just don't want to come to practice. Or you're the most unlucky person in the entire world. So don't have that way of thinking, all right? There's no excuses to give. Just be like, I'm missing. I'm missing. For whatever reason there is. You can't have a broken leg. Just say, I'm missing. Don't tell me why. I don't care why. And then after 10 years of working out, you've only missed twice. You're a pimp. That's awesome. That's amazing, all right? I don't care what the excuse was. You can tell me in 10 years and be like, oh, yeah, this is why, I couldn't get to practice because I live 20 miles away and I tried running there, but I only ran 15. Like, whatever it is, the excuse doesn't need to go with it. It's either you got it or you didn't. Even for games, dude, if you hit like a lucky shot from half court and that wins the game, you won. There's no excuse needed. There's no, oh, that was luck, so it shouldn't count. Same with, like, if you shoot it and some bird flies in and hits the ball, and that's the only reason that you missed the game-winning shot. You can't be like, but the bird hit it. No, you missed. All right? So don't live an excuse-filled life. Just live a action, trying your hardest, oriented life with the results that matter. And the results that should matter are, did you try your hardest the entire time? All right, so no excuses is the quote of the day. All right, moving on. What do we have here? Remember that time we got hit by a car and still came to practice? That was very good. You did come late. I made you do push-ups, though. Hey, car accidents, no excuse, baby. No excuse. I wouldn't feel bad. Most of us need that accountability. I think you're thinking accountability is the word. Yes. Hi, Kieran and Declan Louth. All right, we got Monday coming up here. Again, stuff that we did in the past. Scare shots, because whoa. And tiered free throws, inverted euros, around the cone spot shots, pick and roll against the drive, and 180 tangent for shots. Stuff that we're doing in the future. We've got half court game coming up here. Or for you little kids, 3-point line, half court. 3-point line game. All right, make 20 scissor J's in 3 minutes, ball pickup layups, juke straps, hurdles, and jingle bells for today. For those of you guys who are working out, you should have done this on your own, especially if you're going trick-or-treating. But if those of you guys coming to practice tonight, I got one only, I believe, Aiden. All right, and practices in Denver tonight. We have no local practices for Broomfield and the Aurora people. But it's +7, -7, blindfold dribbling, rhythm drill, scissor ladders to shots, flare, repeat to shots, interior cuts and passes. For +7, -7, you shoot the ball from the free throw line or the elbow or something like that, and you keep shooting. If you make one, it goes up, +1, your score. If you miss one, it goes down, -1. If you get to -7, you lose. If you get to +7, you win. You can play this game in many different ways because you can make it easier yourself by going +2 if you make it, -1 if you miss. You can go +1 if you make it, and -2 if you miss to make it harder. All right? And you can play this game from also the 3-point line. So there's basically like 6 different games. All right? And you can even go up the ladder to make it harder on yourself by starting from the very, very easiest game, which is from the elbow, 2 points if you make it, with 1 point with 1 point if you miss. All right, and then you go to 7. If you pass that game, you go to make it harder, where it's 1 point if you make it, 1 point if you miss. And then if you get higher than that, if you lose, you can go back down to the easier one. But you can keep going up. First one to -7, and then you can go up past that to make it even harder on yourself. And you pass this one from the elbow, you can make it even harder by going to the 3-point line, but do the easy one, where it's 2 points if you make it, 1 point if -1 if you miss, and then go up even higher. And then you can finish it off with that, and you can try to finish the entire thing, all 6 levels, within 10 minutes. Our record is 6 minutes, not by me, by Sean Smith, Derek Cotarba, and I believe Calvin Cotarba. All right. Moving on, we got our blindfold dribbling. That's with the blindfold on, or just close your eyes. You can go do 2-ball, 1-ball dribbling. You can do anything that you want for that. Rhythm drill is like this. It's kind of complicated, the rhythm drill, so I can't spell rhythm. I spelled it right. I got it. The rhythm drill, it looks like this. Watch it. Round. Then around again. Like this. Hit. Go round. Go round again. And then switch. But now you can go a little bit faster, buddy. Go. There you go. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. That beats hard, baby. Yeah. All right, get him. Good job, good job, good job. And again, we will be doing more of that stuff on the 5th of November, so make sure you guys sign up so we can put you into infamy, so that you're in all of our drills. No more music. So that you're in all of our drills, so you will be in them forever. Forever and ever. Amen. 50 years from now, they'll be like, what? Kieran Louth was in that program? The famous blacksmith, Kieran Louth. Wow, that's amazing. All right. No, famous NBA guy. My bad. Same thing though, but still, people will know you forever because of these drills. And we'll see you guys on Saturday just to film them all, so we can help people out, so our program can be even better. So we can have the drills online, so our coaches can figure out, so our players can know them beforehand, and so we can all get better together. The next drill is scissor ladders to shots. That's going through taking the ladder from half court, putting it to the top of the 3-point line, going through with the icky shuffle, or any kind of dribble really. But we use icky shuffle, where it's 2 feet in, 1 foot out, 1 foot up, and then we keep going through. And then once we get to the 3-point line, you sidestep, and then look for either your shot, a layup, or a crossover dribble to a jump shot. 3 different things, 2 different ways. We're working through all those things. When you guys dribble from the top to the wing, make sure that you're low and facing the basket, so that you can do a sidestep dribble, so that you can, it's a hard dribble to do, especially against defense, but when you do it, you keep your options open on driving either way, passing either way, shooting the ball all at the same time. So you basically remain in triple threat. Then we have flare repeat to shots. That's just starting from the block, getting underneath the basket, coming for a fake curl to a corner flare. But there is no pass. The ball is on top with the coach at the top of the key. He could pass it to you if he wants to, but he doesn't have to pass it to you, and he's going to skip passing to you many times. So you can just run right back underneath the basket and then repeat that. You can do this with many people on 2 different lines, doing it over and over and over again. And then whenever you do it properly enough and the coach happens to have the ball, he will throw you the pass. And then you can shoot it, get back in line, then repeat. So only some people will get the ball, but make sure that you step from the block underneath the basket, looking at the ball, sprinting off, curling, stutter step, inside foot, outside shoulder steps, and then you sprint backwards diagonally to the corner so that you can avoid that defense. That is that drill. And then the last one that we're talking about. Did I go? Yeah, there it goes. The last one is interior cuts and passes. All right, that's if you pass the ball to the inside. There's 2 post players. We're in a triangle set. We have a low post player, and then we have a high post player. Okay, or we have 2 low post players. Either way, but there's a box, another box, and a free throw line. There's 3 different spots, 2 different players. Whichever player catches the ball, the other player just switches spots. That's it. But it's how you switch. So if you're switching from block to block, you want to back up, then hands up, and then go sideways underneath the basket to score a reverse miking. If you're at the free throw line, you want to switch spots, you sprint down to the block, hands up, score a layup. If you're starting from the opposite block, you want to sprint up to the free throw line to catch and shoot. And we just practice those 3 motions, those 3 shots, to try to figure things out to do it perfectly. All right, let's move on. We have our movie of the day stuff, okay? And we talked about all the movies already. If I were to go over I like talking about the best movies of the whole month. All right, and the funniest movies and my favorite movies, because I don't know, man, this stuff is like really inspirational. And if you ever like feel like I can't take it anymore, I can't do this, it's because of the movies. I promise you, man. Like, there's a few things in life that you can do to get better at basketball, where you can like light that fire underneath you. Fire? Did I say fire? Is there a pumpkin on fire? Yes. Yes. You can light yourself on fire by, when you're like younger, especially going to an NBA game or a college game or even like a high school game at that point in time, right? Seeing someone that you admire play could really like light that fire under you. Other things that can happen are like you play a basketball game or like you play at school or something like that, and then like a shot happens to go in for you and you feel exceptionally excited because of that. But the last one and the biggest one for me were movies, and it's that constant inspiration and the constant like the storytelling ability of all these people, where you hear a story that keeps that fire lit inside you forever. All right, and that's what these movies do. So that's why I pay really, really close attention to them, because storytelling in our species is an enormous tool. We do it for religion, we do it for school, we do it for a lot of things. Okay, and that spider's gonna kill me one day. Oh my God, spiders! All right, so the movies for this month. If you were a first grader, you're supposed to watch Rookie of the Year. This is the last day to watch it for the year, or for the month. First graders are supposed to watch Rookie of the Year. All right, second graders, The Sandlot. Third grade, Miracle. Fourth grade, Rocky IV. Fifth grade, Rocky Balboa, that movie. Sixth grade, Senna. Seventh grade, Run Fat Boy Run. Eighth grade, Tin Cup. Ninth grade, Moneyball. 10th grade, Slapshot. 11th grade, Semi-Pro. 12th grade, Tyson. Now, the funniest movie on that list. Dang, it's going to be really hard. All right, the funniest movie on this list is Semi-Pro. All right, it's an 11th grade movie. It's so funny of a movie. So if you're looking for a funny movie, watch this. Ask your parents if you're not that age to watch that movie. If you do a movie review, please put it online. All right, and then I got to go with my favorite movie on this list. Oh, man. Okay, Sandlot's great. I do love that movie. Semi-Pro's awesome. Moneyball is fun. Tin Cup is cool. But I got to give it to Rocky IV. It's my favorite movie from the whole Rocky franchise. I know it's kind of lame, kind of silly, but it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Now, the best movie on this list. I just said how Rocky IV probably wasn't the best movie, okay? But the best movie on this list, it's gotta be... I mean, Moneyball is up there. Moneyball is very, very good, but I gotta give it to Sandlot. That's one of the most epic films of all time. So if you're a second grader or like around that age or even older, you can watch this movie, and like people quote this movie all the freaking time. All right, the movie Sandlot. It's a baseball movie. It is a exceptionally good movie. My favorite part was when like the new kid comes on the team, can't catch the ball, and then the best player is like, come here, dude, just stand here, put your glove in the air, and I got you. He's like, what? He just puts his glove in the air. He's in freaking center field or left field. All right, it wasn't right field. And he had his glove up, and the dude goes back and is like, okay, pitch the ball, man. And he pitches it, and he just clocks the ball. He goes up, and the kid just starts closing his eyes and kicks the ball, and then it lands right in his glove, and like, that's what the Jet Hernandez could do. I mean, that is how magical this movie is. I mean, The Sandlot, the best movie on the list by far. Sandlot, agreed. All right, let's also move on. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me, Smalls. All right, not Kipling, killing. What's the homework for the day? Who's been posting homework? Any kind of spooky homework post? I don't know. We got Vince Trujillo. That is Teo. All right, I don't see any videos, but I'm pretty sure that they're there. What is going on here with the videos? I got to go to my other thing real quick. Let's go right here for videos. Let's see what's going on. Okay, there go the videos right there. Okay, so we got upside down shots. I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, you gonna shoot upside down shots here? Teo. Oh, dang. Teo with the upside down. How is he doing it? How is he doing? How is he sticking like that? He's like Spider-Man in those red shoes. Nice. Stop. Hold your follow through. Stop dipping the ball, homie. But who else posted homework? Great job with it. I see you. I see you. I see you. Euro stepping. Okay. Extended layups. We got a lot of videos by Teo. Great job with that. Stairmaster. The Stairmaster for Wyatt Smith. The Stairmaster. Okay. Roman crossover jumpers. So Roman's posting a little bit. I see that. Great job posting. Now, I know this month you had to post or else you had to run. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Next month won't be like that. Let's see who keeps posting. Let's see who continues to post. I just wanted to get that out of the way where it was like, it wasn't because I didn't know how to do it anymore. I don't want that to be the excuse. That's why I push you guys to figure this stuff out. All right, so now everyone should know how to post. All right, anyways, here's the story of the day. Watch it. If you find that you have very little time to engage in creating your own destiny, or self-development, or for spending with your family and friends, or for dedicating a portion to help others in need, then you may wish to revisit your priorities in life. That is true, and I'm still eating candy. All right. Happy Halloween. All right. Yes. If you have no time to do what you love, or to take care of your family, or take care of the poor, or to do something with your time other than just play video games, you need to revisit your priorities. All right? And, of course, I'm going to tell you that basketball is the deal, of course, right? But it's anything that you believe should be like the top 2 or 3 things in your life. And that could be anything. I don't care whether it's like friends, family, church, school, basketball, or even video games. Let's say that you just want to be a gamer when you grow up. Well, that better be your top priority. At least like in your top 5. And you spend the time doing those things. You don't spend all your time sleeping. You don't spend all your time at the park just chilling, feeding pigeons. All right? You prioritize your time so that you don't regret anything. No regrets, right? That's our quote of the day. So don't regret those things. And you do that by prioritizing your life and to make sure that those priorities are set in stone, set in place, and doing things like that. All right, let's move on to our trivia question because I know you guys are hyped for that. All right, because we are in a deadlock tie with Kieran Louth and Noah Masseth. Khalil has a chance to tie, but I think he's probably out trick-or-treating by now. For those of you guys still waiting to go trick-or-treating because you're trying to win this month's trivia question, now is the time. So get out your Googleators and get out your whatever you do, the trivia books or your freaking I don't know, what you use, like the crystal balls, whatever you happen to use. Your dad, maybe? Your dad is your dad. It's your mom. All right, bring them in the room. Let's figure this out. All right, Connor Rush got 1. Taylor Trio guys 1. No one else has a point this month. This is the end-all, be-all. The winner wins a coin. Good luck, you guys. The question for today is... I haven't found it yet. Okay, I got it right now. All right, ready. He became the first player in the history of the NBA to be named NBA MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and NBA Finals MVP in the same year. Who is that guy? Who's that player? He got named MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and NBA Finals MVP in the same year. He's the first player to ever do that. The first player. All right. He's also the only player to ever retire in the all-time top 10 for blocks, scoring, rebounding, and steals. Kind of crazy that there's a player that good. Who was it? As I eat some more candy. Oh, that's the answer. Let me finish chewing real quick. All right. Okay, that's the answer right there. The answer is Akeem Olajuwon, and it was given by Kieran and Declan Louth. Champion once again. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, great job, you guys. Nice month. That was one of our closest months of all time. Looks like Kieran's the winner. Fantastic job with all that stuff. And let's move on to the last thing that we're going to talk about, which is Anti-Semitism. No, we're going to talk about just, no. Just like, take care of who you are and take care of what you say to other people. And like, you want to care about other people. And Kyrie and Kanye and all these people are getting in trouble. All right, listen. You may have a point. You may be right. You may be wrong. You may be whatever. But if you're offending someone, be careful and educate yourself on as to why. And then ask yourself, is it worth offending them? So if you're like, man, I gotta say this, and people are like, I'm offended by you saying it. Some people are just idiots. You're right. They're just offended by everything. You're like, hi, and they're like, don't say hi to me. I'm crying, right? No, but some people, they have a legit gripe where if you researched it, you have to ask yourself, I'm going to research this information. Because he's saying stuff about some people, right? I'm going to research this information to see if they have a legitimate gripe. I'm going to research it, and then I'm going to talk to some of the people to see if like they can reason with me on like an emotional level as well. And no matter what they get offended by, ask yourself, is it worth it? Does this information, does me saying it out loud, is that worth hurting people? And sometimes it might be. Sometimes your truth needs to come out of your mouth and you're just like, I gotta say this, and you're like, you're fat. And then you're like, wait, I didn't need to say that. Wait, why did I have to say that? But I was like, I'm a coach, right? And I consider myself a pretty hardcore coach. I hurt the feelings of kids many times. And I have to weigh that. And it is hard. And it's like, should I tell this kid he is good, he isn't good? Should I tell him the truth? Or should I lie to him? I don't even know. And that can work any way. And I know that this isn't all that this subject is about, but that's what the main crux of it for me and how I can pass it on to you guys. And for me, I'm like, okay, what if he's like the best player on our team? Maybe the best player in the whole state. What do I say to that kid? If I tell him he's the best player, he may not work as hard. If I tell him he's bad, well, that's a lie. If I just tell him the truth, I have to hope he understands that even though he's great, he needs to keep going. Same as if he's bad. Or if I tell him the truth, maybe he'll be super sad and not go. But if I tell him he's bad, maybe he'll be like, oh, I am? I'm going to work all hard. You don't know how people are going to react. So you have to judge by the reaction, really. But when you're a coach, there's so many different reactions, especially a coach of a program, and you can't speak to every single kid exactly how they need to be spoken to every single second, especially when you try it a couple of different ways and it doesn't work, and then the kid changes. All right. So what I'm saying is this is very complex. And I say to make it the easiest that it is just to ask yourself, is it worth hurting someone? And if you believe that it is worth hurting them, maybe say it to them correctly so that hurts them the least. And that some positive comes out of it. And tell them your intentions. Say, my intentions are this when I say this. And the more that you can communicate like that, the better. All right. Anyway, so Kyrie is putting himself through the wash again. He keeps doing it. Again, I don't know what he's actually thinking about this whole situation. I'm sure that there's many sides to whatever. I don't know. But I do know that he's hurting a lot of people with what he's saying about like the Jewish community and things like that. He needs to probably back up and probably really examine this. I think he needs to do that and have talks with many people before he decides to open his mouth on certain subjects. Even though there's free speech, there's also consequences to your freedom. So that's all I got to say about that. I will see Aiden in a second for the workout. I will tell all of you guys happy or merry, or is it merry Halloween? Happy something, whatever. Halloween to you. Okay? Enjoy yourselves. Bring me some candy to practice on Wednesday, and I'll forgive you for your absence tonight. All right, you guys. Don't forget that the quote of the day is no excuses. So have none. Congratulations, Karen and Declan Louth, on the win this month. I will talk to you guys all later, and happy Halloween. Peace out.